Namaste, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing very well. Today I'm going to be reading to you another chapter in the book I wrote called Legends, Orbs of the Elements. If you are interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will be leaving all the fun details at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And without any other pomp or circumstance, let's just jump right back into this adventure. Chapter 52. Leon had to bob and weave and creep behind the columns in the fortress. There were guards posted at nearly every door. He was beginning to wonder if he'd ever find the room. Then he came to a dark hall. There was only one torch lit by the entranceway. He surveyed the area around him. The coast was clear. He jogged to the dark hall. He saw the door ahead of him. He saw the door ahead of him, Odd, he thought. No guards here. What is Nero up to? He cautiously moved his hand and tried to open the door. Much to his delight, it opened without much resistance. Before he entered, he took a torch in one hand and his sword in the other. Little Boy came up behind him. Once he stepped into the room, he saw the black marble statue of the five-clawed dragon, and in its claws held the faint yellowish-colored spirit orb. Leon placed the torch in its holder on the wall. As soon as he did, the whole room was lit by magic, and 7 more torches magically illuminated the room. Leon knew by now that he couldn't just grab the orb. There had to be more to it than that. He thought for a minute. He got an idea. He slowly approached. Leon swiped his sword across the top of the statue. Nothing happened. He tried swinging and slaying around the whole statue. Still nothing happened. Where was Castilia when he needed her? She was more knowledgeable when it came to the laws of magic and magic in general. Here goes nothing, he thought. He sheathed his sword and stretched out both of his hands and reached for the orb. The orb let out a loud crackling sound, and a mighty force like that of a hurricane winds threw him across the room with a violent force. Leon lay on his stomach, sprawled out like one who has been kicked off an unbroken horse. His lips were touching the cool, hard stone. He used his hands to push himself up. He could taste the salty copper taste of blood on his lips. Leon touched them and with his right hand. Sure enough, blood was on them. The hunter wiped the blood away with the back of his hand. He tried to think of a different approach. Leon fiddled around until he found the feather Oakland had given him. He held it softly and blew it away. Leon only had to wait a few minutes before the flyer arrived. The man looked at Leon. He seemed on edge. Let's get it and get out of here. Leon looked at the prize he sought. I can't. It doesn't seem to recognize me or my touch. The man gazed behind him. Blast it! Nero must have put a spell over it so it wouldn't recognize you. Leon put a hand on the older man's shoulder. Go. I'll somehow figure it out. The flyer did a half grin. No, keep trying. I know you can do it. Leon nodded in agreement. He drew his sword. He was forming another idea of how to achieve his goal. I hope this works, he said to the flyer standing next to him. He charged at the statue headlong and swung at it like he was striking at a man's throat. So that is all the chapter for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this story and want to continue it along with me or by yourself, it can be purchased on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Apple iBooks, and lots of other places books are sold. Also, if you guys are interested in learning about how I created this world of the legends, the characters, the plot, the setting, and theme for my book, I have a Facebook page dedicated to all things there. I try to write an article Monday through Friday about different aspects of my book. One of the very first articles that I've written was how I created the names of Leon and Castilla. Another article is how I came up with the flyers. Another article is about the three main baddies of my story. So Prince Nero, Wizard Blinken, and the Witch Rifa. Another article is about swords and weaponry. So there's all different kinds of fun articles. I try to keep these articles as spoiler-free as possible. So if you are enjoying it and want to follow along but don't want it to be spoiled, there's no chance of that. I really try to keep things spoiler-free as possible, just that way it keeps things interesting. I also do talk about like my writing style and that sort of thing. So if you are interested in that, please go check it out, go follow. I do lots of fun articles on there. Also, if you are interested, I have an Instagram account, which is Idaho Disney Book Dragon. And I also have a TikTok. Again, all those Instagram and TikTok are under the name of Idaho Disney Dragon, something like that. There I try to make, on my TikTok, make more content focusing on the second book to this book, which will be called Legends 2, Rise of the Soul Collectors. So if you are interested, definitely go check that out. If you are interested in just following me on Instagram, where I just do more, not only books type stuff, but more everyday life and fun pictures and whatnot, please go follow me there. If you like this video, please give it a big like, subscribe, share with friends and family. I do lots of other fun videos as well. I do Disney content, I do book content, I do Life as a Right Hemiplegic video, where once a month I show how I do everyday activities that people with two working hands may take for granted, and I show you how I do those tasks using my left hand. So go check out all that fun content. I am going to be starting a new series on this channel. It is about tattoos. I haven't picked a date yet that I'm going to be doing it, but once I do, I will be talking about, once a month I will be talking about one of my tattoos in detail and the story and the reason why I got the tattoos. If you are not a person that likes tattoos but like to hear stories, please check it out as well. It's just something fun and interesting about me. The stories aren't super deep and personal and have like, so they're just another way I'm just sharing my life with you. And I'm so excited about that, so be staying tuned for that. I also this week will be posting up my book chat video, where I will be talking about this really great book series that I am reading, the first book in a book series, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. This month I'm also going to be sharing with you a collection of things that I collect. I don't want to give it away. But I will also be trying to do new showing you new collections that I have that are not like Disney or book necessarily related, but other things that I collect. And I'm so excited for that. One of them is gonna be hockey. Here I have, you probably can't see it, but let me move the camera. I have Sidney Crosby right here. He is my favorite player on the Pittsburgh Penguins. And again, like I said, if you are not a hockey fan, that's okay. I just like to share my collections with you guys. So again, I'm just so excited for all that. And as they say in my book, may the elements protect you. And I will see you tomorrow for another chapter of the book that I wrote. Bye-bye for now, everyone.